Hi there, it's Mike McDonald coming to you from my home office here in Winnipeg. Today we're going to go over Facebook groups and how to separate yourself from the others. Now, some of those public Facebook groups that you probably have belong to or go into if you own a small business or operate a networking company, you see is basically it's a lot of spam, right? So in order to get noticed, you kind of need to go a different path than the others. You need to be a little more creative. Well, just recently, as of today, I was doing some snooping around on different groups to see how you could stand out. Now, there's a few ways. Like one would be, make a Facebook blog post about how to generate leads or compare two companies to one another. You can go there and do that effort, and that's huge, right? So if you're posting blogs, you want to make sure you're doing that all day. But here's one little easy step that I found today that will take you like no more than a minute, and it will get people seeing your post. It makes you look creative, and could get you a few more likes and possibly a few more leads. Um, I think right now you'd be saying that leads are good. We're going into September right now, and this is the biggest time for sales because you have September, October, November, and then December, right? So these are the months that you really want to be active. So you got to use a little bit of imagination when you're looking to be noticed in these groups. Because if you look at the groups you belong to, there could be 17,000 people in there. And what's the difference between you and everybody else? That's what's going to separate you, and that's what's going to make the difference. So today I'm going to walk you guys through. I'm going to share my screen, and we're going to walk through a quick little tip. And I just want to let you know at the end of the video, if you're watching this on like Facebook, at the end of the video, there's going to be a link. It'll be just under the replay. I want you to click that at the end, and what you're going to do is you're going to get more. I'm going to give you guys free Facebook training. Okay, my mentor has given me the okay to give this training out to you guys. It's about I think about an hour and a half Facebook training, A to Z. So stay to the end. Click the link. It'll be Learn More. Click the Learn More button or the link at the end of the video, and it will take you to a capture page. All you have to do is simply just fill out your name and email, and then you'll be given free Facebook training. Just a gift for staying around. Those watching this possibly on YouTube, I just want you to, there's a link in the description. It's michaelshawmcdonald.com. Facebook training. So at the end of this video, for those on Facebook, just click the Learn More and you'll be taken right to the capture page right away. So we're gonna get going right now. I'm gonna share my screen. You're gonna go into like I call it like the vortex or whatever. It's like takes you away, and then you'll see my screen. I may come back just to double check to make sure you are seeing my screen, because once I do that, I can't necessarily see what you're seeing. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go share my screen right now. And there you go. And I'm going to click here. And it looks like you guys are seeing it. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so here we are. We're in a group right now that I am an administrator of. Now, you don't have to be an administrator to use these. I'm just doing it because I don't want to go into any other groups right now and make a post. So what we're doing right here is whenever you go in a group, you always have the post up top, right? Where you can make something. You can write a post, you can add a video, you can ask a question, or add a file. Now, what's going to make you stand out? Everyone writes posts, right? They write posts all day, and they see them, and chances are a lot of people aren't going to even read them. The only time I ever see people read posts on, say, like business online or an internet marketing page is when someone comes out and says, I need a job now, and then you get like hundreds of people just saying, here you go, just spamming the whole entire um, group. So we want to stay away from that, because you know what? If you're doing the same as everybody else, then you're not going to be noticed. You kind of got to step out and be the leader, okay? So you can also add a photo or a video. The video is pretty cool. I do have a training on videos on how to get noticed on that one as well. And then the one today, I just tried out a few times, and I was asking a question. Now, you don't have to be the administrator to have this option. Even if you're in a secret group or whatever where no one can find you, if you're a member of that group, you can ask a question. So say you're in a you know, you're running a sales contest, or you want to really find out what your group members want or what they're interested in. Say you're looking to help people reduce their debt, okay, and you have a contest going on. You can simply just say, hey, what is your biggest problem with saving money? Okay, so that's your question. Then right underneath is this part called add poll options. Okay, so this is where you add your questions, and you can allow others to add the options. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can keep on going and going. And then you can allow anyone to add options. So if you don't want them to do that, then you just unclick it, okay? And then no one else will be able to add options to your poll question. So what's the biggest problem with saving money? Not big, not large enough paycheck, right? I bet you might feel that way. Hey, your paycheck's just not large enough. You'd like to change that? Yeah, I think everyone would like to change that. Most people would. With saving money, low interest rates, right? Low interest rates work great for when we're buying things, but when we're trying to, save money, it really sucks. How about if you have kids, activity is too expensive. Okay, so you're getting the idea here. So with that, so we're trying to find out. You're trying to find out what people are having pain for, right? What hurts them the most about saving money? Every question here is something that sucks about saving money, right? So you just simply just do that and give it a post, okay? So then our question just shows up right here under there. We got too large, not large enough paycheck. So you go back and you can edit it. Or you can go back and you can stop it or whatever. Low interest rate, activity is too expensive. So that is just a quick little tip on how to get yourself noticed in groups that have like thousands and thousands of people. What makes you different? That's what you want to do. You always want to be thinking about what makes you different. So if you found that, it's a quick little tip, like I said. I'm just going to delete this, and if you want to delete your posts, easy thing to do is just go up to the arrow down, and you have stop notifications, pin the post, which will put it at the top so everyone sees it no matter what, whenever they come in, or you can just delete it right now. So that's the easiest thing to do. You can, ask your question, add your options. It's good to go with like at least 4. Give people the 4 options. I would take the selection of allowing others to add options, because some people will just try it and do it, and they could. You don't want your poll to get wrecked, right? You want to keep it as authentic as possible, and and meaningful, right? You want to really get to the questions that people are struggling with, right? And then you can find out maybe if you ask the right questions, you'll find something for your next blog that you can relate to it, and then people will be like, oh, this is really good, I want to get involved. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're just going to quickly go back to our screen. All right, we're going to unshare it right now. Actually, I'm just going to share this right here. Hopefully you guys can see that. So yeah, so if you found that of value, I just want to let you know that I am available and quite active on social media. You can find me at www.michaelseanmcdonald.com, where I have a blog, and I post like at least 3 times a week on social media tips, health tips. I'm getting into like even some recipes and stuff like that. So you can find me there if you want. I have my Facebook page, which is facebook.com, Michael Sean McDonald. On Instagram, michaelseanmcdonald.com Instagram. Then I have Twitter, which is twitter.com, Mike S. McDonald. You can find me on YouTube, which is michaelseanmcdonald.com/YouTube. And then also on Pinterest, it's pinterest.com, Mike S. McDonald. So yeah, so you can definitely find me on social media around. Just go to those pages, leave comments. You know, if you have some advice you want to put down there for my fans and stuff, feel free to do so. You want to contact me that way, that's another way you can do it as well. So if you really found this of value, that's awesome. I'm just going to unscreen share here, and it should, there we go, we're back. So yeah, so if you found this of value and you want to learn more, again, just click the learn more button at the end of this video, and it will take you to some free Facebook training. So I want to thank you very much for coming here tonight and watching the video, and I hope you learned something. I love sharing this stuff. Any little tip that I can find, I have no problem sharing for you guys to help your business grow and help our industry have a great name. So thank you very much for joining me, and have a good night.